Good day, everybody. Today, of course, the last day of June the 30th, 2020. Checking out what's going on today. It's going to be so hot in so many places. Just look at this for Oklahoma and northwest Arizona. In the morning hours for today, as it goes through the day, the heat advisories are going to get off the chain, folks. Looking like 105 to 109 degrees. That's your heat indices. Look at this all the way up in Bartlesville, Tulsa. It's just going to be an awfully hot day. It doesn't look like it's going to give up for a few days either. So please be aware of this. I'm going to show you the watch and warnings map. It's in many places this heat is going to go on. And here we have the watches and warnings map. I showed you what this portion of Oklahoma, eastern Oklahoma, and northwestern Arkansas was looking like. Same as going on up here in northeastern Kansas, all the way over to the southern part, down in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Another scorcher day down in South Texas around Corpus Christi. And what you don't see, right down here in Florida, it's going to be so hot for you folks down from Lake Okeechobee south. Man, your heat indices are going to be above 105. And the hottest part of the day for Florida down here is going to be from noon to 6 p.m. Folks, please be aware of what's going on. Other than that, red flag warnings up over in New Mexico, the panhandles of Oklahoma and Texas, and portions of Oklahoma, along with Colorado. Got some stagnant air right here in northern and a little bit of the central portion of New Mexico. Please be aware of that if you have any health issues. And also down in New Mexico, the southern sections of New Mexico and western Texas, more heat. This is just more heat coming up. Not quite as hot as it is if you're in these orange areas, but it's going to be another scorcher. We do have a chance of some flash flooding over here in southern Illinois, also in eastern Missouri and western central Illinois that's going to happen today. That's flash flood watches, and we have the flood warnings in Kentucky, all the way over into southern Indiana, moving up to North Dakota and portions of Montana. And we talk about all the heat for today, but let me tell you what, coming up tomorrow morning over in northern and northeastern Nevada, where you see this blue, they could have some frost. Possibility of some frost for tomorrow morning, so keep all of that in mind. Checking out the NAM map right quick, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. This is going to take us up to July 3rd. We'll turn it on right quickly. I'm not going to go through a lot of stuff. The most important stuff, these unseasonably cool temperatures and rain and the higher elevation snow. It's going to continue over the northwest. Now, we do have some severe weather that may happen today, and severe thunderstorms and flash flooding are possible in the northern plains area. With flash flooding, like I showed you, it's expected over portions of the middle Mississippi Valley to the Ohio and Tennessee valleys. And I showed you we had the red flag warnings up. This fire danger is looking like for the southwestern and south central parts of the country, it's just going to continue. And yeah, we got another round of this Saharan dust. It should affect the western central Gulf Coast. But other than that, that's what's happening across the lower 48 for today. Now, as we check out the categorical outlook for severe weather today, you folks can see right up in here, North and South Dakota and parts of Nebraska. It's marginal, not out of the question. We could have some downdraft winds and stuff over in portions of North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, Illinois, and Indiana. Also on the outlying states right around in these areas where the more severe could happen. Now, these thunderstorms are associated. If you have these storms pop up more than likely they could very well have some large hail. Wind damage also. Now that's possible this afternoon through tonight across parts of eastern Nebraska, the Dakotas, and western Minnesota. So take note of that. So far as tornadoes go, only a 2% chance, but that's 2% more than we want from Nebraska all the way up into North and South Dakota. So far as the wind goes, most significant wind will be in the same area. And so far as the hail outlook goes, it's just like the categorical outlook. Could be in western Minnesota. We have it in Nebraska, North and South Dakota. 5% chance in the other areas for today if you happen to have one of these severe cells form. Don't let the downdraft winds fool you, folks. They can do as much damage if you have a microburst downdraft wind as a tornado. It can topple over trees, it can make the power go out, it can do some damage. So, just watch your skies if you have something pop up. Watch it and see how it develops. You know what to do if it gets to looking too bad. Please seek shelter. And that's a check of all of your weather today. Thanks so much for what all of you guys do. You are just awesome subscribers, and I love you all. May each of you have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day, and much peace, love, and kindness to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching.